What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see here behind me, I have the G80 M3 and we're gonna be working on the G80 M3 again. And now I say again because as you can probably tell, I started working on the G80. This is actually yesterday. However, I didn't get very far. So that video had to be put on pause. And you guys will see that hopefully full video, maybe the next upload or the one after. Now in the next video, I'll explain what's going on here, but long story short, I had to order something to really complete this job and make sure I do it the right way. But I still wanted to upload a video for Sunday, so I started thinking what I can do to the G80 or any of the cars, and I had an idea. So something I always do to all of my cars is getting rid of these side reflectors. Now unfortunately, I don't have any aftermarket ones for this car. I think on my 435, I did some paint match ones. On the 330, I actually just did some like generic black ones. This car, I'm sure you can get some generic black ones and that might be easier. However, that's not what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm actually gonna be wrapping them. I thought about it for a bit and I remembered that I have some black vinyl wrap that I think I got for the 435 back in the day. I don't even remember what I got it for, but I've had it sitting in the garage for like a year or two at this point. And I figured I might as well use it for the G80 M3. Now this is my first time wrapping anything, so it's probably not gonna go too well. However, I figured I'd try it out and I'd make a video out of it. So to do this, we have a few things. Of course, we have the gloss black vinyl wrap. I think that should blend in pretty well with the black sapphire metallic paint. We also have this like wrapping kit, which I literally bought like a year and a half ago along with this vinyl wrap, and I've literally never used it. So I guess we're putting all this stuff to good use, which is nice. And again, let me reiterate, I don't know what I'm doing here. So I don't know if I'm naming any of these tools wrong or if I'm, using them the wrong way, but regardless, this is how I understand them. So I believe this here is to actually cut the vinyl, something like that. This is, of course, just like a squeegee so we can make sure there's no creases in there. And we also have this tucking tool, which I'm gonna try to use when I wrap this, because if you guys can tell, there are some like edges, or not edges, but like little dips between the reflector and the car itself. So once I wrap it, I'm hoping I can use this tucking tool to kind of like tuck it a little deeper. That way we can get a better crease. Then I can come back with this blade here, where is it, right over here, and then just cut it to size. Now reading the instructions on this vinyl wrap, this isn't really like tint, it's not water activated, it's heat activated. So I do have my heat gun over here. So if you guys want any of this stuff, I will leave some links down in the description below. I just got it all off Amazon and it was all pretty cheap, from the kit to the vinyl wrap to even the heat gun. So if you guys want to do this on your side reflector or any other part of your car, this might be a good and cheap way to do it. Again, don't take my advice on how to do it, but look at some professionals. I probably should have, but with the interest of time, I'm probably just gonna wing it. And hey, it might be more entertaining just watching me fail. So who knows? All right, so first thing I'm gonna do before I even get started is go ahead and give this a nice clean, just with some rubbing alcohol. Anyways, now with the side reflector clean, I'm probably gonna take a strip of the vinyl wrap, maybe like 2-3 inches wide, cut it down so that way we can start sticking it on. At that point, I'm probably gonna heat it up, use a tucking tool or whatever it's called. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but Six is gonna be stopping by and he says that he has experience with this. So hopefully I don't mess it up before he even gets here, because that would be pretty bad. But hey, it's just all part of the job, right? All right, so I'm gonna take the vinyl wrap, open it up somehow. It's like tape holding it on, interesting. If it wasn't obvious before that I've never done this, now it's definitely obvious. Probably gonna take like that much. I really don't need much, right? And then I think you just take this here and you kind of glide it across. So let's see. Yeah, that should be more than enough. So I think what we have to do next is peel this off. And then, oh, that came off. Probably a little too easy there. And then we can go ahead and stick this on, I think. Something like that, right? So what's nice is I can actually see the imprint of the thing, the side reflector. It's really good. So I think I have to take this plastic off. Like I said, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I was not joking about that. I've done a lot of stuff on cars before, but I've never wrapped anything in my life. Although that would be a really nice skill to have, is to properly wrap things. All right, so it looks like it has no creases on it. But I'm still gonna take this thing and try to like squeegee anything out of there if there is, just in case. So I think at this point, let's hit it with some heat. I think that should be good. Now what I'm gonna do is take this tucking tool, try to just do that. Maybe this side is better. This thing is not as effective as I thought it would be. All right, so this is the part that I'm most scared about. We're gonna come back now with this like blade and hopefully not scratch the car. All right guys, literally as I was working on this, look who showed up. We got Justin, you came to help? Besides Justin, we also have Sticks. He just pulled up. He's parking up top. Like I said, Sticks is gonna help me out. Justin's gonna work on his own car, but he's using my tools. All right, but anyways, I'm gonna get back to doing this. All right, so let's start peeling this thing back. Hopefully this all works. Come on, come on, come on, we're almost there. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let me just hit it with heat one more time. And then I'll squeegee it, but I think we're pretty much good. All right, guys, so I finished this side, and honestly, it's not too bad. Like, you can definitely see some imperfections, but overall, it's not too bad. Right, Sticks? What do you think?
No, it's pretty good though.
Right?
First time wrap, it looks good. I think the other one, the other side's gonna come out a lot better though.
Yeah.
But it's good enough though, I think.
It's good enough. Again, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. First time I'm wrapping anything, so it's really not that bad. I will say one of my biggest complaints about my job over here is if you turn at an angle, you can see the orange like on the edges. That's probably the hardest part. Cutting it was like definitely the hardest part about it. It was the part that I was most worried about, and it was definitely the hardest part. But it's fine. Like if you just look at it like this, like it doesn't look bad at all. Like if we step back, you're not gonna notice any of those imperfections. And now that orange is gone. Just as a reminder, here is the other side. Of course with the orange reflector. Then again, here is the after. All right guys, so as I finish up wrapping my car, we got Justin over here working on his car. What are you doing again? So you're taking off the front lip, right?
So I'm taking off the front lip. And then I'm also, as you can see here, there's an OEM oil cooler.
And you're swapping that out, right?
Yeah, I'm swapping out to that one over there, CSF. So
yeah, these are things I wanted to do to my 435. Justin's basically living the life that I wanted to live.
Yep.
He literally had the same lip as mine, and just like me, he destroyed it. These lips are beautiful, but they're really tough. And then to get to that oil cooler, you have to take off the wheel, take off the fender liner. So that's what he's doing. So you're gonna take off the bumper. You don't have to take off the bumper to do it though, right? You're just taking off the bumper because you want to take off the front lip?
Yeah, that too, yeah. So might as well.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, so we'll keep on checking on him. So this video is going to be more than just about me wrapping a small piece on my car. We'll be able to check on the status of Justin's 435, because I know a lot of you guys still drive 435s. Watch my channel. Obviously, guys, we finished this side on camera. Let me go do the other side off camera so I don't bore you guys with that process, and I'll show you the after. Hopefully I don't mess up that side. This side, for the first time doing it, really not that bad, but let's see if we can do it any better. All right, guys, so as I finish up the other side on my car, Justin made some progress. So, Justin, what'd you do?
So I took off the OEM oil cooler.
All right.
See the difference? There's an extra row for extra cooling and extra...
So is that all that's different? Is just... Yeah. Oh, I see. So this one has just like this one level. Oh, this is mad dirty. Oh, sheesh. And then this one, I'm not going to touch it because now my hand is... Yeah. So it has this extra... You want to lift it up and show us, or your hand's dirty too? Yeah. I mean, this thing's going to be filled with oil. Yeah. So you can see that extra row. That's interesting. So extra cooling. Yep. So yeah, so you guys saw he took off the entire front bumper. It's sitting over there somewhere right by Sticks, who's just like posing like a security guard. And then he removed the fender liner. See that right there. All right, well, we'll check in again once you're in another spot. Let us know. But for now, I'm gonna go back to my car because quickly show you guys where I'm at. So I put on the vinyl wrap and I started cutting it. It is turning out a little better than the last one. I'll check back with you guys when this one's done. And then I think the G80 for now is done. But actually, speaking of that, the tool that I was waiting for in the mail for the trunk spoiler did actually come in. So maybe I'll knock that out today as well. But I don't know, we'll see. If you guys watch this video, you'll probably see the spoiler one next. We're gonna see how tired I get because honestly, we've been out here for a little bit. Justin keeps on distracting me. What? Yeah. It's all his fault. Let me just go ahead and finish those side reflectors, and then this video will be done soon. We'll check back in with Justin once he's done. We'll see his final product, but yeah, this video is kind of just all over the place. But it's at least nice because there's more than just wrapping going on. So anyways, let's just knock this out. All right, guys, so that was really quick. I finished up this side. I'll show you that in a second, but before I do, let me just show you Justin's progress. So Justin finished installing the oil cooler. You guys can see it right over there. So hopefully you can see it. Yeah, so there it is. Justin, what would you say? Was this easy or difficult?
It's easy.
Not too bad?
The only difficult thing is the positioning of the T30 on the top.
All right, well, you guys heard it from the master mechanic himself, Justin, how to do this. Doesn't seem too bad. I was watching him do it. Didn't look that bad. But anyways, let me get back to the G80. I'll show you guys the final product because I'm now done. Like I said, I'll probably do the trunk spoiler, but let me just show you guys the side reflectors. So here is the second side. You guys can see, doesn't look too bad. I think I did a cleaner job on this side. I don't really know. I looked at the other side. It actually doesn't look too bad. think I was being a little hard on myself. You can definitely still see the orange if you like turn, but it's really not that bad. Again, for me, this was kind of free because I already had this vinyl wrap and I had everything to do it. It's better than just, you know, buying some new side reflectors, paint match, or even just generic black ones. And then something else, another reason why I decided to do this instead, I've kind of hinted at this a few times on my channel, but the front end of this car is going to be changing, so why spend more money on this front bumper when I'm just gonna change it out? You guys can probably guess what I'm gonna be doing, and if you're thinking what I'm thinking, you guys are right, but we'll still leave it as a surprise for later. I apologize if this video was all over the place, but hopefully it was entertaining regardless. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you drop it a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and with that said, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.